course, the Timberwolves, they're 6th overall in the conference.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, they have to be proud of what they accomplished so far. But they also feel they've left some wins on the table and that their best basketball is yet to come.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the 4. And for Minnesota, Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1 spot. With the postseason in our sights now, what's more important to have, home court advantage or momentum, Grant?
I'd argue both, B.A. I mean, if I had to choose one, I'd say momentum, just because you want to be peaking at the right time heading into the playoffs.
Nails the wide-open jumper.
DiVincenzo gets great lift on his shot, and right now playing at a great pace.
Pass to Champagnie. Right side, Wembanyama. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Now here's Randall. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Showing quickness off the dribble, something that separates Randall from most other power forwards.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. Wemby came up, and Coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Brian?
Allie, thank you.
Yeah, the three-point shot is an important part of Vassell's game and an important part of this offense.
There's the screen. Lets it fly. Rebound by San Antonio. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Now here's Wembanyama. A top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest. Here's Castle. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. Now here's Edwards. The 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Now Vassell. On the wing, Fox. Guarded by Edwards. Outside for Wembanyama. No good on the 3. The Timberwolves have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Outside Edwards. For 3, Randall. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Vassell outside. Wembanyama, screen on McDaniels. San Antonio again missing. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Randall draws the double. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. For 3. Vassell with the rebound.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
Fox up top. DiVincenzo covering. DiVincenzo against Fox. And Fox powers it home.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
And here we have the leading defensive teams in the league after the All-Star break. Number 5, the Spurs.
Since the break, here's a team that has locked up their opponents, playing with passion defensively.
Randall finds Edwards. To stop the drought. And the layup is good.
Edwards flexing on them now. Bully ball inside.
San Antonio with the ball. Now here's Castle. Still no points. Here's Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Now here's Edwards. Looking at his scoring efficiency, he's averaging around 29 a game. Fox outside. Vassell passes to Fox. Fires the three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Timberwolves trail by 4. It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Castle. Pass to Randall. The kick out to Edwards. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
First in assists, second in scoring, and they earned the number 2 spot in team rebounding. They are attacking the boards with a relentless energy few can match.
And we've talked about the beautiful game before. When you think of that term, great ball movement, team chemistry, they both come to mind. And these guys exemplify both to a T with how many assists they rack up. Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Here's DiVincenzo. Nice shot from the wing. DiVincenzo's got his second basket of the night.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Three-pointer, Fox. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall finds DiVincenzo. Randall, a screen on Fox. For 3, DiVincenzo. Great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Minnesota in the lead. Uses the glass on the layup. DiVincenzo's got 9 points.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Castle for 3. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama.
Well, when the 3 ball is falling for Castle, he is extremely difficult to defend.
Edwards against Castle. Left side, Edwards. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up, and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click. Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Edwards. 5 points in the game. Outside McDaniels. Sinks it from distance. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Right there, Daniels is saying, you got to come get me if you want to stop me.
Pass to Champagnie. Back to Fox. Beyond the arc. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Minnesota leading by 6. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Randall on the screen. McDaniels from long range. The rebound by the Spurs.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
The length of McDaniels, a big factor at both ends.
And we have to take another look at that block.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Julius Randle. And it's DeSumo in for DiVincenzo. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Harper, he's checked in for Castle. San Antonio moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Harper gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Edwards for 3. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Spurs trail by 9. Fox outside. And he drives in. And he gets the bucket.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on an 18-7 run. Pass to Reed. Back to DeSumo. Now Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Free throw good, Edwards. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Clark comes in for Edwards. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for him.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
Fox, the pass to Champagnie. Fox with the ball. What a tremendous game he played against Portland. Over Highland. San Antonio again missing.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Spurs. Trailing by 10. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Back to you, Brian.
Fills it up with the best. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Spurs trail by 12. Pass to Harper. Now Barnes. Right side, Wembanyama. Clock at 6. Fox outside. The 3 is up. And in 7 attempts, he's drained 3.
I mean, all the work he put in off the court is just no sweat for Fox.
DeSumo outside. 1:51 left in the first quarter. Ingles finds Reed. And that one drops. And it comes off an assist from Ingles. Reed's got 5.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
And Minnesota has possession. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. DeSumo for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Fox. Here's Champagnie. Outside Barnes. There's 1:12 left in the first quarter here. And here's Fox. Off target with the 3.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Oh, Fox with a steal. Here's Harper. 13 points in the win against Portland.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Here's Wembanyama. Gets the 14-footer to fall. 9 points in the game.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Highland. And yep, it's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Now here's Wembanyama. He's got 9. To the middle. Here's Champagnie. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 3 assists tonight.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Ingles, a screen on Wembanyama.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Timberwolves ahead, up by 11. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
So on the floor for the Spurs, Johnson and Barnes, your small and power forwards. Harper out there with Stephon Castle. And it's Cornette in at the 5 spot. Now here's Johnson. His last outing, he had 20. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Hey, and Barnes not playing around when he gets near the bucket. When he has the ball deep inside, he's looking to bang it.
Highland, the pass to Clark. Randall, a screen on Johnson. And here's Clark for 3. Rebounded by Castle. Spurs trail by 7. To the paint. Here's Barnes. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Can't allow Barnes that kind of good position in the post because once he has it, it's dinner time.
Clark with the screen. Highland looking for an opening. Pass to Reed. There's the block. Here's Harper. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for San Antonio.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
And as a player, how important is film study to reaching the highest level of success, Clark?
Tell you what, with the advance in technology, it's actually critical now, BA. I mean, it's more accessible, too, and that helps everybody realize the benefits of doing that extra work of studying yourself, your team, and your opponent.
Now here's Randall. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Luke Cornett.
You know, Julius Randle offers a versatile skill set. Not only does he have outstanding handles for a guy of his size, he's pretty quick, too. He's also got that strength, which is a pretty nice combination.
Free throw drops for Randall. Shannon's checked in for Clark. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. The jump hook in deep. Barnes drops it in. Barnes has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Randall outside. Reed to screen on Barnes. For 3, Randall. And it's Cornett with a rebound. And here are the Spurs now. They're on an 11-1 run. Randall with a steal. Now here's Highland. He's guarded closely. The layup off target. From deep, Harper. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
You can tell Castle values the chance to set another guy up. He's not trying to do it all by himself out there.
And here's Highland. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Randall, the pass to Highland. Nisumu outside. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Spurs have gotten each of their 6 shots to fall here in the second. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
Now here's Cornett. Castle for 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Reed. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Minnesota. And San Antonio also making a switch. Fox is checked in. And the free throw, no good.
And every season, it seems, Reed takes another step forward in adding to his game, and that's a testament to his strong work ethic.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Inside. Here's Shannon. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Shannon's gotten his first bucket of the night.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Castle outside. Back to Fox. San Antonio moving the ball around. Jacks up a 3. Minnesota with a rebound.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Here's Nisumu. Oh, he goes up high for the 2-handed slam. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Fox, the pass to Cornett. On the wing, Vassell. 14 points for him last game against Portland. Fox for 3. Ooh, the triple falls for De'Aaron Fox.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
The Timberwolves have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Nisumu, the pass to Randall. Reed to screen on Barnes. Here's Randall. And it's Cornette with a rebound. San Antonio leading. Pass to Fox. Vassell outside. Puts up a deep three. Randall pulls down the board.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
Here's Edwards. Getting a good look. Edwards.
Edwards, a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
Outside Barnes. Vassell outside. Pass to Castle. Oh, they pick off the pass. Here's Shannon. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Rudy Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo comes in for DeSumo. And San Antonio also making a switch. Wembanyama's checked in.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And Minnesota making a change here. McDaniels checked in. All right, looking at the 2K leaderboard. These are the squads who bring it on defense. The blocks leaders. The fourth spot held by Minnesota.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
Spurs trail by 3. Now Fox. He's got 10. The 3 ball. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Randall. Out to DiVincenzo. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. DiVincenzo's got 12.
Just cannot allow DiVincenzo to shoot it from there.
The Spurs have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Barnes a screen, and here's Vassell from the arc. Nails it from 3. Vassell's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Edwards. 13 points in the game. From deep. And another 3 from Minnesota.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
Left side, Wembanyama. Back to Fox. 3-pointer. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Randall, pass to Gobert. DiVincenzo on the wing. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's McDaniels. Chalk up 2 there. And it's an 8-point Minnesota lead.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Castle. 6 points for him. They set a pick. Off target from 3-point range. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 19-6 run. Oh! Edwards finishes the break.
Exactly how you want to run the break. Great execution by Edwards.
Fox surveying the D. Pass to Barnes. Wembanyama, screen on Randall. Outside Wembanyama. There's the three. Called in by DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves lead by 10. Driving inside, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Wow, when DiVincenzo sees daylight, he does not hesitate at all. Strong move there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, what you like about DiVincenzo, he brings that energy, that relentless energy all the time, and he's got a great feel for the game. Those are traits you want in your rotation.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in. Lynx checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Castle. And he can't hit the second.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever. And now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Back to you.
He can lock it down. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Julius Randle.
Well, it's a downward trend, and that could be for many reasons. Maybe they're asking him to play different roles. Sometimes it's the guys around you. If you're playing alongside a great rebounder, there aren't as many boards to go around. So you really have to dig into the details to understand why this is happening.
Now here's Fox. 10 points for him to halt the run. Reed with the rebound.
Not his night shooting the ball, and it's really had an impact on this game.
McDaniels against Wembanyama. Here's Reed outside. DiVincenzo. And another three from Minnesota.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Spurs trail by 17. Pass to Harper. Out to Fox. Clock at 4. Looking to get back on track. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Outside Reed from behind the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
The length that McDaniels brings gives him an advantage against the smaller defender, sometimes drawing a foul like he did there.
First trip to the line for him here.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
Free throw good, McDaniels.
Known as a versatile and tremendous defender, McDaniels also continues to make real good progress as a scorer.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Champagnie, he's checked in for Wembanyama, and Castle subbed in for Harper. And both free throws good for McDaniels. 1:56 left in the second. Fox with the ball. He's got 10. To get back on track. Vassell can't get it to go.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Olynyk in the post. He's against Gobert. The shot by Olynyk, no good. Left side, DiVincenzo. Rebound by San Antonio. Olynyk with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. San Antonio moving the ball around. Pass to Olynyk. Here's Champagnie from the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Right wing. To the middle. And there's McDaniels. That one's good on the assist from Gobert. Gobert's got 3 assists in the game. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Fox finds Olynyk. Castle outside. Fox for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Reed, good. Reed's got 12.
Tell you, I love the effort from the defense there, but inside, Reed just had the strength to overpower him.
Fox outside. Screen by Olynyk. A shot to stop the run. The shot comes out. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's Minnesota opening up a huge gap. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Hey, folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Their bench came in ready to play. As a starter, that gives you confidence when you have to come off the floor.
Yeah, they know the second unit has their backs. Like I've got you guys.
Hard to find a better bodyguard than a 7-foot sheriff. And now, as the regular season marches on, here's how things look in the West as we near the final stretch.
A look here now at Minnesota. They've come up a little short of expectations. The talent is unquestioned, but their focus has been wavered. The consistency just hasn't been there. That said, I sure wouldn't want to meet them in the playoffs, though.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him, body him up, be physical with him.
Randall and Gobert are in the middle. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
On the wing, Vassell. McDaniels covering. Vassell's shot is good.
And Vassell can get that shot anytime he wants.
Randall, the pass to Gobert. It's McDaniels on the wing. Randall outside. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio shooting about 43% in this one. Pass to Fox. Hits the three-pointer. Fox has got 13.
Yeah, hats off to Fox. He really has upgraded that three-point stroke.
Randall finds Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Castle. Edwards for three. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Randall outside. From outside, off the mark.
It's not his night, but his teammates have picked him up.
Wembanyama down low. Defended by Gobert. Fox for 3. They get it back. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Minnesota leading by 22. Outside, DiVincenzo. Randall outside. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
Fox, that's good.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good positioning close to the basket.
Randall, a screen on Castle. Here's Edwards. Misses off the right iron.
It has been a shaky start this half for their offense, shooting just 1 of 5.
Pass to Fox. And he banks in the layup. Fox has got 7 points for the quarter.
It's been a blowout thus far, but they're trying to get back into the game.
Exactly. I mean, it had to happen here in the third. Now they've got the run going, and I think they've got to keep it going now.
Now here's Edwards. 24 points for him. Out of bounds. It'll be Spurs ball. And now that we have an opportunity, let's check out the top scoring rookies to date. Stephon Castle, 3rd.
And it's always hard to predict how easily young players will adapt to the league. But on the offensive end, he's really hit the ground running.
Well, you know, hey, as a rookie, it's always hard to earn the respect of coaches, but he's earned every minute he's gotten this season. Just a terrific offensive threat.
Now here's Castle. He's got 6. Pass to Wembanyama. Five to shoot. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
McDaniels against Vassell. 2 in the cold spell. McDaniels can't hit. Spurs trail by 16. Fox outside. Out to the wing. Gobert against Wembanyama. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. 3-pointer, Fox. The rebound by the Timberwolves. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Now here's Wembanyama. 13 points in the game, and it's Fox missing.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Back to Randall. Looking to end this cold spell. And it's good on the lay-in. Randall's got 5.
Randall's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
San Antonio moving the ball around. San Antonio again missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
McDaniels finds Randall. Edwards against Fox. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Pass to Champagnie. Out to the right wing. Here's Wembanyama. Fox outside. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Yeah, I like the way Fox uses his wiry frame there. I mean, even when he's getting knocked around and jostled about, he maintains control and still gets the job done.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's got 16. Outside McDaniels. Fires for three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 5 assists tonight.
This is where McDaniels has put in a lot of work, catching and shooting with confidence.
Here's Castle. He's got 6. Champagnie. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense.
No question about it. DiVincenzo has found his rhythm tonight, making it look easy on offense.
Here's Fox. Following the score by Minnesota. Pass to Wembanyama. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
First free throw is good.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Barnes, he's checked in for Vassell. So hits one and misses one at the line.
And the words generational talent get thrown around, but Wembanyama is all that and more.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Edwards for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Castle outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Puts up a 3. He drops it from range. Wembanyama's got 17.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
Edwards looking for an opening. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Outside, DiVincenzo from downtown. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Spurs trail by 21. Outside Barnes. Fox against DiVincenzo. From deep, Wembanyama. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. From deep three-point land. The putback. It's good on the putback. Gobert's got his first 2 points.
The endless reach of Gobert. Those long arms sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive glass.
Now here's Barnes. He has 6. Castle misses. Here's Gobert. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. 4-3. And the three-pointer goes. Edwards has got 11 in the second half.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
Outside Barnes. Lets the 3 fly. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Now here's Randall. Pass to Edwards. The 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And Minnesota with some changes. Naz Reid's checked in for Gobert. DeSumo comes in for Randall. And it's Highland in for DiVincenzo. San Antonio also making some changes. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Champagnie. And it's Harper in for Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Edwards. Johnson passes to Wembanyama. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And that's now 22 points for Victor Wembanyama. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting about 53% on the third. A very good number. Pass to Reid. Over Wembanyama. Reid can't hit.
And I don't understand. Why is he going to the fadeaway? Just go straight up with it.
Here's Harper. He's guarded by Highland. Fires from deep. They get it back. Johnson, another shot. And the layup is up and in.
And what an athlete Johnson is. Fantastic at using his vertical to make an impact on the offensive glass.
DeSumo outside. 1:43 left in the third quarter here. Reid for 3. Rebounded by Castle. Well, San Antonio's shooting around 52% since the start of the third. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Harper. Back to Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Fades and shoots. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Minnesota leading by 22. And here's Highland. And here's DeSumo. Reid, a screen on Castle. Right side Reid. Lots of room. Harper pulls it in. Well, San Antonio's shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Stolen by Reid. Pass to DeSumo. McDaniels from long range. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Outside Wembanyama. Back to Castle. San Antonio moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Wembanyama screen. Offensive board. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. San Antonio again can't hit. DeSumo, the pass to Edwards. Here's Reid. A slam dunk by Reid.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Minnesota delivering the blowout. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. At the forward slots, it's Vassell and Barnes. Harper out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Cornette in at the 5 down low. Now here's Fox. You know, it seems like there's much more competition at the big man spot than there used to be.
I think a lot of that is due to the way players are developed now, particularly the big guys. They come in now expected to handle the ball and shoot, and they've watched a number of their predecessors do that in the last couple of decades. Teams now want to have 4 or more shooters on the floor to put great pressure on the opposing defense. So where there used to be 2 spots available for big guys, now they're fighting over 1 spot.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Vassell. Fires the 3. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. 11 points for Devin Vassell.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
Now to Sumu. To the inside. Oh, ripped away! Here's Harper. Fox outside. Gets an open look and hits it. Fox has got 12 points in just the second half.
The sweet stroke of Fox. Lefties always make it look so good.
Randall outside. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Graham.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Harper misses. And for the Timberwolves, their shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Pass to Randall. Reed in the post. He's covered by Fox. The swim move for 3. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Cornette's got 4 rebounds now.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence. He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Now here's Clark to the paint. Outside, Highland. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Cornette's got his 5th rebound in this one. Harper passes to Fox. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Anthony Edwards just checked in for Highland. Lynx checked in for San Antonio.
Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. The Timberwolves lead by 19. Now here's Dosunmu. Edwards finds Randall. Sinks that one from the post.
Randall's a bruiser now. The willingness to be physical inside, a big part of Randall's game.
Fox outside. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. For Minnesota, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Edwards, the pass to Dosunmu. And here's Clark for 3. That shot off. On offense, here are the Spurs. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Out to Fox. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
And Minnesota with some changes. Rudy Gobert comes in for Reed, and McDaniels is subbed in for Clark. San Antonio also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Champagnie comes in for Olynyk, and Castle subbed in for Harper. And that one misses.
De'Aaron Fox really is your do-it-all kind of point guard. Just such a valuable player for this franchise.
Pass to Gobert. Dosunmu outside. Let's go with a 3. That shot, no good. Spurs trail by 19. Here's Champagnie. To the wing, right side. Wembanyama, pass to Champagnie. Three-pointer, Fox sends it home from three-point land. Fox has got 30 points.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Here's Randall. There's the triple. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards got 38 points.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Fox with the ball. Vassell outside. Here's the 3. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Randall. Now McDaniels. He's guarded by Vassell. Dosunmu left side. McDaniels passes to Edwards. And again with the rebound.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
He is crashing with energy. Man, you gotta love it. Now here's Wembanyama. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
How about Castle? He'll take any chance he gets to finish with power.
Pass to Edwards. Randall deciding where to go with it. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Here's Champagnie. Back to Castle. San Antonio moving the ball around. Now here's Fox. Takes the 3. Here's Wembanyama. The big man, Wemby for 2.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Dosunmu on the wing. Back to Randall. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Randall from outside the arc. Sinks the tray. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
They set the pick. Fox outside. Here's Champagnie. For 3, Vassell. Randall pulls down the board. Lays it up and banks it in. Randall's got 7 now in this quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Champagnie. Counted from distance.
For Vassell to really make an impact, that's what he has to do. Initiate the offense.
And Minnesota with possession here. They lead by 14. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Edwards. Now Randall launches it. The rebound by the Spurs. Vassell's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Oh, there's the alley. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Dosunmu. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Fox outside. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Now here's Randall. McDaniels from long range. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got assist number 8 now on the night. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama using his length inside. Goodness.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And the free throw, no good. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota, leading by 12. DiVincenzo against Vassell. Randall! Booyah! He sinks the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And that is why Rudy's won all those Defensive Player of the Year awards. It feels like he's everywhere on D.
Randall, right side. Edwards! No good from 3!
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Wembanyama. Castle fires! That's off. Minnesota leading by 15. Randall is screen on Fox. Here's McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Randall inside. Jacks up a 3. Grabs the rebound again.
Collecting yet another board.
He has been everywhere. Just an animal. McDaniels. And the 3 misses.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Timberwolves.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And tonight, a fantastic effort to deliver their 48th win of the year.
and they end up winning the season series. Always feels good to have that upper hand over an opponent.
Yeah, I don't think we can overstate how significant that was for them today. I mean, beating a conference opponent 3 out of 4 times, that's no easy feat.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Edwards.
What's left to say about his performance? I mean, the fans definitely got their money's worth.
Castle outside. They set the pick. From deep. McDaniels with a rebound. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Outside, DiVincenzo. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Dante, you won state titles in high school, 2 national titles at Villanova, and now a growing role in the NBA. What has been the secret to your success?
It's my ability to adapt. Different teams, different dynamics of different teams, and just my ability to adapt to that team and fit.
Sky's the limit, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.